Hello and welcome back to one of our mini training sessions on Workbooks CRM aimed at existing Workbooks users, or indeed anyone seriously looking at Workbooks as a new CRM system. And in this one, we're going to cover the up and coming, soon to be released, early implementation of AI in Workbooks. So what we're going to show you is very much what we could describe as alpha stage. You might be familiar in IT. We've got a beta phase before things are released to the wider community. Well, this is probably alpha. It's not even V1, but it will show you the course Workbooks are on and their intentions to fully adopt AI features within your Workbooks to make your CRM smarter and your team, you and your users more efficient. So whether you're a salesperson, marketing person, customer support person, these new tools will undoubtedly help you save time and improve your productivity and help you make better decisions. Hello then, my name is Tim Wilmot, joined by my colleagues Stuart, Lawrence and Hind. I'll pass over to Stuart shortly. Our company, Wizard Systems, we're a leading independent CRM solutions provider of solutions like Workbooks, and we help out organizations use simple solutions, affordable solutions to improve their sales, marketing and customer service productivity. Those of you on here live, the audio part of this call is one way only, which you have gathered as you join the meeting. If you've got a question, please type those into the question box on your meeting control panel, and we'll do our best to answer those at the end. Okay, I'll pass over to my colleague, Stuart, now.
Thank you, Tim. Okay, so as mentioned, this is an early preview of something that Workbooks have been working on. I'm going to start rolling it out through the next few months. Now, this could be fun, as I'm sure I'll type something it doesn't like, but let's see where it takes us. So as you can see here, this is the AI, and it's been added to the configuration side of Workbooks. Now, not all of you get to see this, but it's got its own area. There's chats, reports, and a tools process. Currently, 24 reports help drive the AI. So as well as looking at your data, it can be told to look at reports and produce information based on those reports. You can also add it to tools, again, to help it learn and get this engine working. At present, it is just a conversational AI. So it's a shortcut on your desktop. You can see here I've got a link to it. So it's still in the early stages, but it can help you, and it can ask you about, you can ask it about specific records, you can ask it about information within Workbooks, you can even ask it about Workbooks itself, and it will help you get more out of the CRM. So let's have a look at what we've got today. So as I mentioned, you can ask it about a case, you can ask it about a lead that you've been working on. So I've got the chat engine open here. So perhaps I want help with a lead. So I could ask, apologies for my typing, how can I lead record for Adam Smith? And I'll be typically polite and put a question mark at the end of it. Right, now because this is early, it will take it a few seconds to return. It's not instant. Remember, this is always learning at the moment. So hopefully we'll get something in a few seconds.
Yeah, while it's going through its motions, we're privy. We as a long-standing partner of Workbooks, we've worked with Workbooks for nearly 14 years now. They've shared with us their white paper of the AI roadmap, and one thing that if anyone that's sort of been monitoring, watching AI, will have heard of a thing called AI agents. So almost like unpaid for employees within your system. Has it come up there, Stuart? Got something there?
Yeah, so again, I really did ask it quite a vague question. How can I qualify the lead record? So it's given me exactly maybe even what a human would tell you to do, which is to open the record with that value. And would you like me to open it for you? One of the things that the AI can do is it can open records. So you can use the search, but the AI knows that I'm talking about Adam. Adam is actually lead 1950 in the system. So it could open it for me, but it didn't give me quite what I was looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it a slightly better question. So we'll see what it comes up with this time, and hopefully this will get somewhere.
Again, what it's thinking. So back to AI agents, customizable tools within CRM that can perform specific tasks like summarizing meetings, generating proposals, updating records. These agents use CRM data, AI prompts, and context to automate and enhance daily processes. Right on time.
So perfect. So now, because I asked it a slightly more direct question, it's now able to take me through. Remember, this isn't information that's in workbooks. This is information that OpenAI knows about. So it's taking me through, in this case, 8 steps that I can look at Adam's record, and the system even knows Adam. It doesn't say the lead. It's personalized it, and it's given me the steps to go through and hopefully qualify Adam and move him on. So that's great. It's helpful, and I can move on with my day. And again, I could have asked it to open the record, and it would have given me a link, so I can go straight to Adam's record and move on with it. So that's it dealing with a specific record type. So what about something a little different? So we're moving on in time, and I've had a reasonable day, but I've got a little bit of a gap in my calendar. How about, I wonder if it can perhaps give me something to do. So now I'm going to ask it, yeah, I've got an hour to spare. Display the top 6. I mean, there might not be 6, but I'll see how many I can get out of it. What are the best leads to contact? So let's see what it comes up with.
And again, what it's thinking of what to do, what to display there. So we've got knowledge-based articles, new record type for storing information that can train AI and serve as a knowledge base. Semantic databases, new data store within workbooks populated from CRM or external sources to further train and refine AI capabilities. And AI sidebar, AI-powered sidebar available are records with configurable agents offering contextual suggestions. AI chat, which is probably what we're showing here. I guess this might be AI chat. Natural language chat tool available on the desktop and used to query CRM and access AI agents, yet to be released. 4 tasks like identifying top customers, which is what we're doing, or summarizing data. Customer chat tool, a chat interface that can be made available by our users, enable them to interact with AI agents and access relevant information and so on. So yeah, there's things happening. Okay. As I say, what we're showing you here, what we're showing you here, you do not have on your workbook system. All right. We're just using an implementation of workbooks that we generally use as one of their partners, and it's got a few more extra bells and whistles in it, and all this new stuff coming on board. Roadmaps. Sorry, Stuart, do you want to say something about what's come up there?
Well, yeah, but again, sort of following what you just said about this being demo data, so there wasn't hundreds of records for it to look at, so I was probably slightly fishing a little bit to try and find 6, but it has said, within this next hour, Atlantic Services, the Vogue US record, this opportunity would be the one to get it. And it even puts there that 1 lead matched the criteria, open the opportunity. Even, would you like me to open it for you? So again, I could have opened a springboard, I could have opened a dashboard, I could have opened a report and had a look at the leads. But the AI, I just asked AI a question to do all of that for me. I've got an hour, how can I best use my time? And it said, in this instant, in this data, get onto that opportunity for Atlantic Services and have a look. Again, I could dive deeper into this, but as we've said, there's going to be more 101s on AI coming up as more and more is released. So I think really, that's it from the demo. It's a first look at Workbooks AI. That's out of the box. There's a lot in here already, and it'll be interesting to see how it will become part of the CRM.
Yeah, if you just hang fire on your screen there, hang fire on your screen there, Stuart. I'll pass over to me in a minute. But just to finish off on the roadmap or the expected timeline. So this is all going to be subject to change, all right? But by the end of 2025, so this presentation, if you're listening to a recording, this presentation is early July 2025. So expected end of 2025. AI agent framework, article records, core AI agents, meeting transcriber, scope generator, record summary, AI sidebar, AI chat, and then first half of 2026 semantic databases, additional AI agents, record updater creator, automation workflow builder, and report builder. So lots of good stuff coming along there. And as Stuart said, as we get wind of new things being released in this kind of pre-release stage, alpha, beta, or whatever, we'd be happy to share that with, as long as it's not confidential. We had to sign the Official Secrets Act with our colleagues at Workbooks just to be able to show you what we've shown you. But yeah, so that's it so far. Good things coming along. Right, before we dive into any questions you may have about what's going on and what you've seen so far, just a repeat of us at Wizard. All we do is CRM, been doing a long time. And as regards Workbooks, we provide everything you need, provisioning the product and setting up for your own needs and requirements, all the implementation you need, the training, your place, our place online, and the ongoing help desk support as well. And these valuable 101 sessions that we organize normally on a weekly basis, just diving into different topics around Workbooks. Right. So question number one, Spencer, what's the difference between, let me just hang on a second. Just see if there's another question there. No, okay. So Spencer, so what's the difference between some of these queries and say having a report giving you the answer?
Right.
Shall I?
Yeah.
I guess it's that I would say, yeah, I mean, you could have a dashboard that says, oh, show me my top 6 leads or show me in priority, blah, 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 blah. But the main thing is that you're doing things sort of ad hoc on the fly. So as you think of something, you're interrogating the AI element of Workbooks. And furthermore, there might be an ongoing tweaking dialogue of you're drilling down and getting more precise information or producing something a little bit more in tune with what you want. So yes, there might be a little bit of overlap, I guess, to answer Spencer's question, but it is different. Have you got anything else to add to that, Stuart?
No, it's just following on from what you said about, as we did in the demo, the top 6 leads. Now, you bring boards, dashboards, reports, and you could have gone into it and found it, but you would have had to apply some kind of analytics, where here we just asked the AI, do that for me.
Yeah.
Which made it a lot quicker.
Yeah. Right. Next question from Annabelle. Oh, this is a good one. What measures are in place to ensure the security and privacy of our data when using AI features, especially with integration to services like OpenAI, which is basically what Workbooks are using here? I think, Stuart, you've got a bit of background information on this, haven't you, as regards?
Yeah. So what Workbooks have done is that, as Tim mentioned just then, is that they've partnered with OpenAI for this, and the technology has been embedded into the Workbooks platform. So the information isn't going. You don't write a question or a query in the chat. It goes off to OpenAI. taking your data with it and then coming back and answering it. It's done inside the Workbooks platform. So it keeps it clean, it keeps it secure. And because of that, it means that the data can be trained on you and your system and your company. So it becomes your AI to help you. But yeah, nothing leaves Workbooks and goes off to get you an answer before it comes back. All done inside the system.
Yeah, and also the founders of Workbooks, their background was in IT security, which manifests itself in the product and the solution. So, Annabelle, have no concerns there. I'm sure Workbooks will make more information, documentation around that in due course when it's kind of rolled out there. Right, I don't think there's any more questions actually, Stuart. So let's just wrap things up. So we're currently on version 7.4 Workbooks. Now there is slated to be a new version of Workbooks coming out in July with some API changes, where you're integrating to other applications. There's going to be some new features on projects. For example, a progress bar on project tasks, a projects tab on people and organization records, automatic population of due date on project tasks, and a few other little bells and whistles as well. So stay tuned for that. No doubt Workbooks will issue a bulletin around that or mailing, but certainly we at Wizard will inform you. We'll inform the nominated person within your company, the primary contact within your company via email when this is out, and it will feature obviously in up and coming Workbooks 101s. Do you fancy a CRM review there? Would you like us to, normally via an online call, and we don't make a charge for this, but over an hour or so, we dive into your workbooks, ask you loads of questions about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and then come up with a plan next 6 months, 12 months, going forwards to make sure you get the most out of your investment. So contact any of us at Wizard to arrange an online call with you and your team. And do you have any future suggestions for topics for us to cover that you think would be of interest to your colleagues or other Workbooks users out there? We'd love to hear from you. Please contact any of us at Wizard to share the information. So thanks very much. Those of you on here live, you're watching a recording. Thanks for your time, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Cheers now. Bye.